Hello everyone and welcome back. I know it's been a long time since I've been active on the channel. I've been busy with work and family and other things and haven't had any time to do anything car related. But don't worry, that'll change. There's going to be a lot of Ford GT, Mustang, and other car related content coming up, and we'll cover it in the next coming weeks, so stay tuned. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the last week or so, you probably know by now that Ford announced the return of a new GT500, and today we're going to dissect the teaser trailer they gave us and talk about everything we know so far. So I'm going to play that teaser trailer, pausing it along the way to add in commentary and discuss everything we know so far. As always, be sure to hit the comment section below to let me know your thoughts and speculations about the new car. So let's get going.
You're looking for.
Okay, so the first thing I noticed were the rims and the brakes. First of all, those brakes looked absolutely massive. The rims are really nice too, but those are probably the base rims because I can't imagine there won't be a carbon fiber option that will be available on the most extreme version of this car, like the GT350R was to the GT350. Next, we notice quad exhaust, which will likely have an active feature just like they do on the 2018 Mustang GT. The rear diffuser looks pretty aggressive as well, and as the car pulls away, we get to hear the exhaust note, which does not sound like the Voodoo in my opinion. I think it sounds more like a traditional crossplane V8. We also notice a large rear wing, which looks just like the one found on the Mustang GT4 race car. This is probably an indication that aero and handling were priorities when designing this car. Next, we get a glimpse of the front fascia, which looks completely unique to any S550 Mustang to date. We can tell that the grille is enormous, which is going to be needed to cool the 5.2-liter supercharged motor, which is under the hood. We also can tell that the center part of the bodywork in between the grille is blacked out, which is a first for a Mustang because usually it is body colored. As the car drives forward a bit, we're able to see the gaps in between the grille and the front fascia, which are likely going to serve aerodynamic purposes. There's a huge vent mounted on top of the hood for additional cooling of the engine. And as we move along to the side of the car, it's really hard to tell, but it looks like the shoulder and the hips of the car may have been widened slightly, which is emphasized nicely by that side skirt. Now, in my opinion, this is the most exciting view we got from the teaser. We can see that the headlight seems to be a slightly modified version of the shape we saw with the 2015 to 2017 style Mustang. But it seems that the fenders have been widened slightly and the corners of the lights tuck into a squared off portion of bodywork, which houses an additional vent that will likely serve additional cooling purposes for the engine or the brakes. You can kind of tell that it looks like the body is slightly wider here than a regular Mustang GT. By reading some of the forums, a lot of the people were saying that they think that this vent looks very ricey and they don't like it, but I personally think it looks fantastic and can't wait to see it in full. So let me know what you guys think of those front quarter vents. And lastly, we have to talk about power, and this car is going to have plenty of it. About a year ago, I said I thought that the car could have between 750 and 800 horsepower, which I still think could be true. It's going to be running a 5.2-liter supercharged cross-plane crank engine nicknamed the Predator. Ford says they want it to have more than 700 horsepower, and I think they're easily going to reach that goal, with some internet sources claiming the car will put down over 700 wheel horsepower. Now, all in all, this is going to be one hot and highly anticipated car, and I can't wait to find out more. But until then, let me share a couple of renderings with you, which I think are going to bear a strong resemblance to the actual car. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What are you hoping to see out of a new GT500, and at what price point would you like to see the car released at? Do you think Ford was targeting the ZL1 with its creation, or more going after the new Dodge Demon? So, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and share this video with all your Mustang friends. Let's start a conversation about what will likely be the most insane Mustang yet. I'll see you guys next time. Check back tomorrow to see the first Ford GT get auctioned off at Barrett-Jackson. I'll see you then.